Another W today for the Birds against those pests, those damn Commanders, bro. Listen, for starters, for whatever reason, I'm still not understanding. When we play these dudes, they give us fits. They are able to go straight down the field and get points damn near every drive. You know what I'm saying? Man, look, today it was a hard-fought game, bro. Defense was unable to stop this offense. Sam Howell today went 39 for 52 for 397 yards, four touchdowns, and an interception, which was basically the game sealer for to get our W. You know what I'm saying? It sealed the game, basically, that interception late in the game, right? But we improved to 7-1 today. You know what I'm saying? We go down to Washington. We tough out a W. I'm not mad. I'm not complaining. I'm not mad. I'm not complaining. You know what I'm saying? Defense, despite giving up 4 touchdowns and damn near 400 passing yards to Sam Howell, the defense didn't play a bad game. I mean, numbers-wise, they definitely did. Well, no, all right, okay. Defense only got 1 sack. They got an interception, though. The rest of the game was shit. Just keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Let's not sit here and lie, Dre. Yeah, defense didn't look good today. But like I said, man, I feel like, you know, Eric Bieniemy and you know, Riviera and, you know what I'm saying, Sam Howell just got our number when it comes to, you know, being able to move the ball like this. You know what I'm saying? Making this game so competitive. I did not think this game was going to turn out to be a 38-31 victory by the Birds. I thought that it was going to be a lower scoring game. I was thinking more 17-24. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think 38-31. I didn't think it was going to come down to a one score game. You know, turnovers was definitely a factor today. You know, 2 fumbles lost. Jalen messed up my parlay with the fumble on the goal line, but you know, it is what it is. Hold on. My bad, y'all. I had to hear something. Where was that? Oh, turnovers is definitely an issue. Jalen fumbled the ball on the tush push. That's the only way that the tush push should be stopped is when we shoot ourselves in the foot, basically. You know what I'm saying? He fumbled the ball on the one yard line. Should have been a touchdown. He messed my parlay up. But it's okay. I digress. So I live to fight another day. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, Jalen had a great game. He did not turn the ball over besides that fumble. He did not throw an interception. He wasn't holding the ball too long. I'm not sure how many sacks Washington had, but I do know he definitely got sacked a few times. But what I do know is there was a lot of miscues today on that offensive line. Not saying like, you know, it was so many that it was detrimental to the team. You know what I'm saying? But it was a lot of miscues that we're not used to seeing from the offensive line. You know what I mean? But nonetheless, offensive line got themselves together, you know, through the second half. I don't think they gave up a sack in the second half. I may be wrong. I don't know. I may be wrong. But nonetheless, like I was saying, you know what I mean? Offensive line didn't play a bad game. The biggest thing that I'm still confused about with the play calling, why are we running the ball? Why are we running the ball, bro? I really don't understand. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, run the ball, bro. Like, you know what I mean? We had a rushing touchdown today. DeAndre got a touchdown today, but that was late in the game. That was after Reed Blankenship's interception late in the game to put us up 14. You know, but or it was to give us a lead, one or the other. But anyway, I don't understand why we're not running the ball. And then when we are running the ball, we're giving it to Kenny. Listen, I like Kenny just as much as they do. maybe not as much, but DeAndre Swift is the only running back that should be running the ball unless you're going to put Rashad Penny and Boston Scott in the game. You're not using Rashad Penny. You're not using Boston Scott. You give the ball off to Kenny Gainwell in spots where Swift should be running the ball. I don't understand what's the issue here. Why are we not running the ball with Swift? I don't understand. I'm not getting it. I really don't understand. I don't understand. When we get down to in the red zone, we're not handing the ball off to Swift. You know, when it's 2nd and 5, we're handing the ball off to Kenny Gainwell. Why? It's been numerous of times where we've seen that Kenny Gainwell just doesn't have that elusiveness to get us 5 yards, 3 yards, 2 yards sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, I like Kenny. I just don't think that he should be getting as many touches. We have DeAndre Swift here. Hand the ball off to Swift. If we're on the goal line, you want to run the ball, put Rashad Penny in the game. Stop giving the ball to Gainwell, man. I'm sorry. And it's not because he fumbled the ball. I'm just saying, you know, over the course of the season, Gainwell has not been as productive as he once was. And that was late last year, late in the season. You dig what I'm saying? Kenny Gainwell is a very solid running back. I like Kenny. But on this team, when you have DeAndre Swift and Rashad Penny, Kenny should not be getting as many touches. I'm sorry. Kenny Gainwell should be more of the, catching the ball out the backfield type of running back. Now, one thing Kenny does do, he's a better blocker than Swift. So I get that, but he shouldn't be getting the ball this many times. Let's leave it that way. And it's crazy because he's not running the ball as much, but with the way that Brian Johnson's calling the game, he's not calling many run plays anyway. You know what I mean? He's calling more pass plays than anything else, which I still feel like Swift should be in the game for also, because Swift can catch the ball out the backfield. You know what I'm saying? He's more prone to breaking a big play than Kenny is. And this is why I'm not understanding why Brian isn't understanding this. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. You know what I'm saying? Kenny Gainwell had -4 yards for the game today. Jalen ran the ball 4 times, had 6 yards. Swift ran the ball 16 times for 57 yards and a touchdown. And that touchdown, like I said, came late in the game to put us up. It was either to put us up 1 score, or that was the one that put us up to 2 touchdowns. I think it was the one that put us up 14. It was late in the game. It was after Reed Blankenship's interception. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like obviously we're not running the ball enough. That's, you know what I mean? That's obvious. You know what I'm saying? We're not running the ball enough. You feel what I'm saying? So, for Jalen to limit his turnovers today to no interceptions, that's huge. You know what I'm saying? Because every game this season, he's thrown at least one. You feel what I'm saying? So for him not to throw an interception today, that's huge. But we still need to run the ball a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Swift should get the ball, should run the ball at least 22 times a game. I just feel like that would make the game just more smooth. You know what I'm saying? The flow of the game would be more smoother, and it definitely will limit Jalen's turnovers. You know what I'm saying? And it's definitely, the play action is going to be open. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be open for the play action downfield. You know what I'm saying? We're definitely getting the ball downfield, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying. You feel me? And it's going to keep our defense off the field, which means to keep their offense off the field. Run the ball, bro. Run the ball. You know what I'm saying? Sean Desai, it's too many of them zones, man. I felt like the defense, the corners need to be pressed more. We get beat in these zones every play. Especially Washington just got our number with that. You know what I'm saying? That's clear. But it's too many zones. We need to get back to the aggressive defensive play defensive play calling that you've been doing for the past few weeks now. We got to get back to it, man. You know what I mean? I feel like you're getting away from what's been the bread and butter of the defense. And now that we got, Kevin Byard, who, by the way, has 7 tackles in his debut. So off the bat, he has some type of, production on the defense. And I feel like with him being here, that, the turnover differential is definitely going to change. I don't know if we're going to get back on the negative, on the plus side. You feel me? The good side, but it's definitely going to change with him being here. Against Dallas next week. Kevin Byard he gives Dak nightmares, basically. You know what I'm saying? But decide. I need you to be more aggressive, man. I need you to stay aggressive. We need you to stay aggressive, bro. Call your blitzes, my guy. For real. Send the blitz. If you want to send the blitz every play, I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? But if you're going to be dropping back in zones, you got to send some type of pressure, especially this game, because the front four was not getting any pressure at all. Jalen Carter got hurt. Something was wrong with his back. He was out. I didn't see too much. I don't remember seeing Jordan Davis a lot in this game. I know he was out there, but, I didn't hear his name be called often. You know what I'm saying? But when the game got down to the crunch, you seen the defense turn on a different switch. They were more aggressive. Play like that the whole game. Call the game that way throughout the game. Call it that way throughout the game, man. You know what I'm saying? Stop pussyfooting around, bro. Don't back off. Stay aggressive. Stay aggressive. Let the back end of the defense, let the secondary take care of business. You know what I'm saying? Let the secondary take care of business. But the only reason we're gonna be able to take care of business because we're getting pressure on the quarterback. We're throwing off the timing. You know what I'm saying? You got everybody in his face. Come on, man. Keep the pressure up. Don't shy away from the pressure, Sean. You know what I'm saying? Keep the pressure going, bro. So yeah, we need to keep the pressure growing. You know what I'm saying? We didn't record a sack until the fourth quarter, and it was Hassan Reddick. It was a huge spot to get that sack. You feel what I'm saying? Then we drove down. I think we tied the game up after that. The next possession, Reed Blankenship with our only turnover. Went back, went up 14. You know what I'm saying? So that was, the aggressiveness, the aggressive play calling, the way that the defense played aggressive, in that, the last few minutes of the fourth quarter was amazing. You got to just keep your foot on the pedal with that. You know what I'm saying? Stop going away from it. Stop shying away from it, man. Stay aggressive, Sean. Please, stay aggressive. All right, so let's get a little bit more into the game itself. So, with the defense, like I said, I kind of feel like, the Commanders' offense and their defense, honestly, those coaches, they definitely prepare for the Eagles, because they forever play us tough. You know what I'm saying? It's expected when we play the Commanders, they're going to play us tough. It's going to be a hard-fought game. You know what I'm saying? I feel like those coaches, they got those boys prepared every time they play us, for sure. You know what I mean? They get them prepared, and those boys go out, and they play with a lot of fire. And, I respect them boys, man. Respect all across the board when it comes, especially to their defense. Especially to the defense. But for the offense to play the way that they play against us, it's like, damn, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, the enemy got us. He either got our number, Sam Howell got our, something happening. You know what I'm saying? But like I said before, Sean Desai has to continue to stay aggressive. In my eyes, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I always say, man, I'm not a coach. I'm a fan of football. You know what I'm saying? I'm a huge fan of football. That's all it is. You know what I mean? In my opinion, I feel like, Sean Desai has to continue to play and play call aggressively. I feel like sometimes he lightens up. You know what I'm saying? He likes to run the zones, and I don't have a huge issue with it, but when it comes down to, like, the way that the game is going, I feel like you got to be more aggressive. Now, like I said before, he did get aggressive towards the end of the game. The defense, played more aggressive also. The play calling was more aggressive. The defense started playing with a little bit more urgency. You know what I'm saying? Cool. Whatever gets us the W. You know what I'm saying? But every week, you know what I'm saying? Every week it just seemed like this is about the time we need to have all Philly fans, worried. You know what I'm saying? Washington came out just like they did in the first game. They came out on fire. Jumped up on top of us 14-3. You know what I'm saying? We weren't running the ball. We need to run the ball more. Jalen had an awesome game today. Let's keep it 100. Besides that fumble on the goal line, he played an amazing game. He threw 4 touchdowns, 319 yards. It's not too much you can complain about. You know what I'm saying? It really isn't. You know what I mean? We got 3 end zone touchdowns today. We scored 3 times in end zone this week. Great. Starting to see it get a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Defense didn't play up to par. The defensive line. We expected, at least 4 sacks. I expected at least 4. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like the last game. We couldn't get to the quarterback. But we got to him when it counted. You know what I'm saying? We was applying the pressure. We just could not get to him. And like I said, man, I just feel like it was because one of the reasons because the play calling on defense wasn't aggressive enough in my eyes. Wasn't aggressive enough. I'm not saying blitz every play, but these speedy receivers that Washington had, they getting free releases off the line and they just blow past the corners. You know what I'm saying? Especially Bradbury. Bradbury, he's a bigger corner. He's not as quick. You know what I'm saying? As a Slay. And Slay's been getting burnt. You dig what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of zone defense, and I'm not mad at it, but we got to switch it up sometime. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, we're going to get these type of games. And it's not an issue. You know what I'm saying? Any given week, man, you can get these type of games. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But a little bit more aggressiveness, aggressive play calling, in my eyes would do the trick when it comes to playing games like this. You know what I'm saying? The team jump up, scored 2 touchdowns on 2 possessions. It's time to send the house. Look, in my eyes, you know what I'm saying? Like I said before, we're not going to get, Jim Johnson. We're not going to get Jim Johnson ever again. It hurts. It hurts. It does. No pun intended, but it does. It hurts. It hurts us as Philly fans because we know how that Jim Johnson defense, how effective they were. It was entertaining. You dig what I'm saying? We're not going to get that anymore. So we got to let that go. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, but it's just a fact. You know what I mean? But more aggressiveness on the defensive play calling. You know what I'm saying? Run the ball. With Swift. Run the ball, man. Like I said, I'm not mad. I don't, it's not that I don't like Gainwell. I like Gainwell. It's just he's not as effective as Swift. It's obvious. You know what I'm saying? And then you're just not running the ball enough, period. You know what I'm saying? 22 carries today from the offense. That's not enough, man. More balance. We played a balanced game last week, and then we come back this week and play a very unbalanced game. And I'm not discrediting Washington because Washington, like I said, man, they played tough against us. But to counteract it, run the ball. Play more effective, more aggressive on defense. And we should be good. You know what I'm saying? Damn. So, quick rundown of stats, and then we'll get up out of here. A.J. Brown, like I said, 8 receptions. I feel like it was more. It may be like 10. I'm going to say 8. Whatever. 8 receptions, 130 yards, 2 touchdowns. One-handed grab, Moss and Cats. AJ is a dog, bro. That is who's stopping this dude, man? 6 consecutive games with 125 plus yards receiving. He's a monster. what defense in the league, what corner in the league can stop this dude. He's getting double teamed also. Don't get it twisted. You got the safety over top. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a monster, bro. That nigga, he's a monster, dog. Like, bro, one-handed catch, the Moss. Oh my goodness, man. And able to, you know, his body control, and then he was able to get his feet down after the one-handed grab. Man, that boy's, he is a monster, dog. He's a beast. You know what I mean? So yeah, AJ Brown, 8 receptions, 130 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns. Jalen, he went 29 for 38, 319 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. DeAndre Swift, this is an issue. 16 carries, 57 yards, a touchdown. And that came late in the game. Gainwell, 2 carries, -4 yards. Jalen ran 4. He had 4 carries, 6 yards. Devontae, 7 receptions, 99 yards, and a touchdown. Wide open touchdown. Wide open. It was beautiful. I loved it. You could tell it was broken coverage on the defensive side, but nonetheless, Jalen got the ball to him. He scores. I mean, Dallas Goedert, 4 receptions, 36 yards, no touchdowns. Julio, 1 reception, 8 yards, and his first touchdown as an Eagle. You know what I'm saying? The defense, they only recorded 1 sack, but they did get a turnover. Reed Blankenship got the turnover. Nakobe Dean, 12 total tackles, 11 solo. He was the leading tackle for the defense this game. But, you know, look, man, we got the W. Eagles are now 7-1. It's not too much to really complain about. You know, I'm not necessarily concerned about too much. We got Dallas next week. I'm not really concerned about it. I just want the defense to play a little bit more aggressive, man. You know, Sean Desai call a little bit more aggressive game. You know, we got the Cowboys coming in here. I expect us next week to come out of this game with at least 1 pick and 4 or 5 sacks. I don't think it's going to be a blowout win, but I do expect us to get this W. Maybe we win by 10. But like we getting this W next week. It's here in Philly. We getting this W next week. And after that, we got the bye. Then after that, it's that crazy run. We got the Chiefs. Who else we got? The Chiefs, the Bills, and the Niners. Chiefs, Bills, Niners. Those 3 games after the bye. So we got 1 more week to the bye. A lot of polishing up to do. This team is still not really hit its autopilot, I guess you could say. They really haven't hit their stride yet, but they're getting there. They're getting there. We gotta limit these turnovers. We gotta continue to get pressure on the quarterback. You know, but good win, good solid win. You know what I mean? Jalen looked good. AJ, of course, looked phenomenal. You know, so I'll take it for sure. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of shit we need to fix. You know what I'm saying? Running the ball, it should start with that. Running the ball more. But nonetheless, man, it is what it is. Y'all know the routine. Stay blessed, stay positive, stay away from the goofy ish, man. And go Birds.